Should it go all the way up?
No.
Oh. Should it go there?
Yeah, try that.
Okay.
Let's see if can you hear?
Yeah.
Can you hear yourself on that?
I'm not there.
Okay. You can hear yourself now, right?
Yeah, I can.
All right. So I'll explain what just happened. Oh my God. Well, we weren't live last week, so everything's all screwed up.
It's not very loud.
It is not.
No.
I'm turning it all the way up.
What about that other microphone? I mean, it's really low.
It's really low?
Yes.
How much is it turned up?
All the way. It's very low.
What is happening
what
here?
Did you do?
Hold on. Before you start to attack me, hold on. Let me hear this, because I'm messing with the settings now. Oh my God.
I mean, you couldn't have done this like before we came.
Hold on. Let's not get attacked here. Hold on. They're saying it's better.
It's very low.
Oh. That's better. We're better. Okay, we're better. Thank God. We are better. So I'll explain what just happened. I actually have our system, when we record our videos, it now goes through our computer instead of like through our camera. I don't know how else to explain it, but it's recorded directly to the computer. So I have to change the settings for that. That's the problem. It's done. It's out of the way. Let's forget it already. Nobody needs to pile on that I screwed things up. So can we try to play your little video where you screwed up? Because it wasn't funny, because you couldn't hear it. Okay, here it is.
Come here. I don't know what I did, but I don't know how to fix it.
What did you do to the yard, Heather?
I tore up our sidewalk and driveway, and I don't even know how. What do I do? Come here. I don't know what I did, but I don't know how to fix it.
What did you do to the yard, Heather?
I tore up our sidewalk and driveway, and I don't even know how.
Okay. That was Heather's little video where she screwed up her entire driveway. I wanted you to see that. I thought it would be funny. And now that we had all these issues, I don't even know if it's funny anymore. All right. So, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us. Sorry about all of the issues. First off, I realized tonight that I just need to get a new computer because this thing is giving me so many issues. So I'll have that hopefully straightened out soon. I got to get a new computer. So last week we weren't here, obviously, because of the Super Bowl. So hopefully you all enjoyed yourself for the Super Bowl. Heather did. She watched Taylor Swift the whole time. She was very excited that her girl was there, her best friend.
Yeah, my bestie.
Her bestie was there, so that's very good. But tonight we wanted to come on live. We wanted to discuss some things with you. Some big news. For us, it's huge. So Heather and I, for a very long time, have been trying to do more in our home state of Maryland. You guys remember that we dropped a Maryland figure.
It's really shitty. It's shitty.
What is it?
It's static.
Well, I don't know how. I can't fix that right now. It's done. I mean, there's nothing I can do. Other than going behind this computer and trying to, like, mess with it.
Okay. Well,
it's going to be a disaster.
Continue.
Are they all complaining about it?
I don't know. It's like 2 people complaining about it. But I don't like the static. I don't want to continue to keep this, like...
Well, you're the one for driving me to do this.
Chris, if you didn't mess it wouldn't be a problem. Okay, people are saying it sounds good. Just sit down.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
I just blew everybody's speakers while I try to do that. All right. So let's get into it. God damn. What a live. We're doing really good here, aren't we?
Yeah.
All right. No, the news hadn't happened yet because the whole channel's catching on fire. I think the channel's gone now. We have to rebuild. So, Heather and I have really been wanting to connect with Marylanders, and we wanted Marylanders to know about Mischief Toys, about Gastley, just about this whole thing that we've been putting together over the last couple of years. And we've tried to do many things. I remember at one point we got on 98 Rock, which is a local radio station, which was really cool for us. But we actually got a pretty cool opportunity that we're really excited about. This opportunity is actually an in-person event, which will take place here in Maryland, actually
in Maryland,
in Baltimore City.
In Baltimore.
So there's a place there called Power Plant, and Power Plant is, well, they call it Power Plant. Power Plant, and then there's a Power Plant Live that's attached to it. It's like a concert venue. There's a couple of bars attached to it, but it's a really fun little area right there. They have like food and drinks and all sorts of stuff. So we find out about this and decided, what if we just go and set up like a tent there with a bunch of other people? There's going to be food, like I said, food, drinks, but these are all like set up. Like people are coming in from all over Maryland to set up there. Sort of like a little local spot sort of deal.
You're doing a horrible job. Can I please do this?
What do you mean?
I'm
telling you right now, I'm about to flip this table over. After all the problems that we've had with the stupid stuff, the camera and sound equipment.
Can I please? Please?
You don't have to please, go ahead.
Coming to Baltimore in March. Prepare your buttocks. Guess what? Mischief Toys is going to be there live and in person. We are going to have Chris. We are going to have Heather. We are going to have Marilyn Gastley's and Plush. But
you probably wish that the sound system was fucked up, don't you?
We are going to have one very low piece count exclusive Maryland Day Festival pin and one very low piece count exclusive.
All right, you gotta bring it down a couple notches here, Heather.
Maryland Day. They're all complaining about the sound.
I know.
Maryland Day
God.
prints by an amazing artist. It's someone that I met probably a little bit over 10 years ago now. I commissioned them to paint my dog. He made a beautiful painting.
To make a painting of your dog, not paint your actual dog.
He made a beautiful painting of my dog, and I have loved his work ever since. And I am so excited to show it to you. Now, we're not going to show you the print tonight because we're still waiting on a couple things. But just know that it is gorgeous. Chris and I were actually given the original, and I'm going to have it professionally framed, and we're going to hang it. Chris said in our house. I don't know if we're going to hang it in our house or in the warehouse.
In the warehouse, I think.
It's stunning, and you guys are going to lose it.
It's really beautiful art.
If you want all things Maryland from Mischief Toys, you can come to Power Plant Live in Baltimore to the Maryland Day Festival. It's from 12 noon to 6 p.m. There is going to be food. There's going to be drinks.
Oh.
There's going to be live music. There's going to be all sorts of stuff. Other vendors. And I'm trying to work on getting vendor information now, but they're going to be local vendors. But there will be more details to come. And this event will be held my birthday weekend. It's going to be held on Saturday, March 23rd. And we hope to see as many of you guys as possible there.
Yeah, it is a child-friendly event. Yes, so kids are welcome.
It's $20 per person.
Yes, $20 per person. We're actually very limited on the items that we'll have available. So our limited pieces, do you know the count? Or can we say that?
100 pieces for the pin and 100 pieces for the prints.
Right. So
and our Marilyn Gastley, it is the same Marilyn Gastley. However, for the sticker hose, there will be a Maryland Day sticker, and it's really fucking cool.
It is.
And I think you guys are going to dig it. If you're into the whole sticker thing, but if not, you can pick up a Marilyn Gastley directly from us. And we're going to have t-shirts, and they are stunning.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing. We'll actually have shirts available that you can purchase, like, there. You won't have to pre-order anything. They will be available there, but they will also be in very limited quantities. So everything that we have at this event will be very limited in their quantity. So you're talking about 100 count pieces. So I guess we were sort of not. I don't know. We weren't even going to announce this and just make it like a local deal and then talk about it later. But I figured that it was probably best that we do tell our fan base about this, just in case people are local and they would like to show up and show a big turnout for Mischief Toys. That's I think the big drive for us is to show that Mischief Toys, it is very much loved, and people are coming in and hanging out at the tent and checking things out and everything. I think that would be super sick. Yeah, we would definitely sign anything you want. You could bring whatever you want. We'll sign it. I think it's literally just going to be Heather and I running this whole thing. We actually ordered a tent in which we'll put it up, and then we have like a background with Mischief Toys on it. And I'm hoping when we get there, we get some like really, we get some love while we're there by like other local, maybe even like news stations.
Oh, we will. Don't even worry about it.
I think that would be really cool.
Mischief Toys is going to be in person and loud and amazing, and we want all of you, as many of you as possible, if it is feasible, to join us for this Maryland festival. I think it's going to be a good time. They said that there's going to be a ton of crab cakes, and
really,
yes, like crab cake vendors, just Maryland food, Maryland drinks. There's going to be snowballs for all of those people who wonder what snowballs are. They're going to have snowballs. I'm very excited for this. I'm going to be there. Chris is going to be there.
We'll have Coven pins on us also, guys. So if you show up, we will give you, the free Coven pin. Everybody knows their pins now, but we'll give away that free item to folks who show us their coin. So we'll have those available as well. They will be the same pins that we gave out during New York. That's what we have on hand right now. I will tell you, we have other merch coming our way that will be given out during New York Comic Con, most likely. Some new Coven stuff. So make sure you continue to bring your coins with you so we can give stuff away.
Yes, and we will have a beautiful backdrop that has never been seen before, and our tent is branded. It's going to have Mischief Toys all over it. It's going to be amazing. We can take pictures with the backdrop, and I'm pretty sure we're bringing our 3-foot-tall Gastlecast that has only shown up at our Gastlecon event back in 2021.
Oh my god, Gastlecon, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
So,
wow.
I mean, it'll be his first appearance in like, what, 2.5 years?
Yeah. So Gastley will make an appearance. You can get your photo with him. Back then, it was funny because we set it up for our Gastlecon toy show deal, and I don't think people really took many pictures with him. I mean, we took like group shots, but I didn't see many people walking up and actually taking like selfies and stuff with them, which I expected would happen. But now, Gastley is more loved than ever, so you'll have your opportunity to meet Gastley.
Yes. Dean Blockley said tent or gazebo. Dean, listen, your hampers in Australia are actually like picnic baskets, so I have no idea what a tent or gazebo means in Australia. I'm really nervous to answer that because for some reason I feel like it's like a weird, like, sexual question.
Oh, God, okay.
Dean's full of craziness.
So last year, apparently, this event had an issue with, like, rain and stuff. Although it went fine. There was rain, and it is what it is. Which is why we're going out on a limb this time, spending extra cash for this event so we can get a tent. So we will have a bit of a tent. What is it, like 10 by 10?
Yeah, it's a 10 by 10
It's as big as the space that we had at New York.
New York Comic Con, yeah.
So that's really cool. Super stoked over this. We don't really go out and promote Mischief Toys other than New York Comic Con, and even while we're there, it isn't really even. I mean, I guess you could say it's for promotional purposes, but mainly it's meeting with our fans. So I think this is probably the most promotional thing we have ever done. I don't know, outside of the Gastlecon thing at the toy show, because we were there literally to show off our prototypes. That was the whole reason why we were there.
Yeah.
But this isn't the only event I think we'll be doing this year. We might be doing a toy show also, because we talked about that a little bit.
Sort of. Yeah, I don't really know what that entails. We have to follow up with them.
Yeah, that's a little bit away. I think that's like over the summertime. But this event is in March, and March 23rd. 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Am I right by saying that?
That's correct.
So it'll be many hours of a really fun, cool time in our hometown, right? Or in our local to us.
We were both born there. We were
It's
born,
true.
born in Baltimore.
Baltimore.
It'll be held Saturday, March 23rd at Power Plant Live in Baltimore, Maryland. That is 34 Market Street or Market Place.
Ricky Diggler says, I'm already a Lionel Press Street. Yeah. Location, yeah, Power Plant. So look up Power Plant in Baltimore, and you can't miss it. It's like, I don't know how else to explain. It's like an entertainment venue thing, and it has like bars and
So
restaurants all in it.
I believe, and don't quote me on this, but I believe we will be set up in an outdoor space, but all around it are like restaurants, music venues, clubs, bars, things like that. But it's like within its own little thing.
Yes.
Like we attend concerts at Ram's Head Live, which is a part of Power Plant, sort of. It's like, it's this whole crazy thing. If you've never been there, there's a lot of bachelor and bachelorette parties that happen there.
I just figured something out.
What did you figure out?
Max is going to be there, I think, because we have him that weekend.
I don't think that.
We'll have to work that out.
Yeah,
some
we'll
other
have
way.
to work
Yeah.
that out. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you. I think he would get burned out too quickly.
He would. He would.
Do we collect Hot Toys and Pops? Yes, we do, Raging Dino. Yeah, I have a ton. Hot Toys are all behind me right now. Yeah, crab cakes are awesome, Nick Mastramico. Absolutely love them. So to get into this event, I don't know if Heather mentioned it or not. We'll mention it if not for the first time. We're touching on it again. So it's $20 per person to get into the event. That doesn't mean it's $20 to go into our tent. It's $20 to get into this large event. So if you were to show up, if you wanted to go to this, you could actually walk around. It's not just Mischief Toys. There's all sorts of cool stuff that will be there. So definitely, if you're going to come out, have some fun. Have some fun. It might even be good if you're out of town to try to stay overnight in Baltimore. Maybe start looking at rooms right now, because there's a lot to do in Baltimore. But I think that event is going to be really great, and you're not going to want to like leave early. I guess you're going to want to stay there the full time. So driving home late is that a Saturday? It's a Saturday, right?
It is a
Saturday. So driving home late on a Saturday kind of sucks. So maybe stay overnight while you're in Baltimore. I don't know the prices, but I would definitely look into it.
Yeah.
Booking a flight. Holy crap, Nick Lizer. That's crazy, but that's cool. I mean, look, we'd love to see everybody. We're totally down.
But keep in mind, this is a Maryland themed event, so everything that we have on hand will likely be Maryland themed. Again, crab cakes, local music, bars, restaurant. So I know that there's going to be a lot of really good food at this event. Like 100%. I know for 100%. However, within walking distance, that restaurant that we really loved is right there.
I know, yeah, I know. I was thinking maybe at the end we'd go to there and eat dinner.
Black Wall something.
Yeah, go eat dinner there.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might be too tired.
It all depends.
But we're gonna have a lot of fun. We would love to see everybody there.
Let's
love it.
We got a lot of people asking what it is. They're just coming in. So let's try to re-explain what this thing is,
Again?
Heather. Yeah. So this is the Maryland. What is it? The Maryland Festival.
Maryland Day Festival.
Yeah, Maryland Day Festival. It'll take place in Baltimore at Power Plant. I keep wanting to see Power Plant Live, but it's Power Plant. So if you look that up, you'll see it's sort of like a big, gigantic venue where there's like a lot of bars and restaurants. We will be there. We'll have our own tent. It's going to be a bunch of like local Maryland businesses, but food, probably some art as well, because Baltimore is known for their art. Drinks, obviously, just all sorts of cool stuff. So we'll be sort of right in the middle of that. And we wanted to, we were sort of not going to bring this up. I mentioned this earlier. We weren't going to bring it up and then talk about it later on down the road. But we wanted to tell everybody because we will have exclusives. So we'll have an exclusive print, which is beautiful. It was done by a local Maryland artist. Oh, we didn't talk about this. So, I know exactly what we should do. I think what I'm going to try to do is get our friends, Noelle, I think is going to come, our artist, and I'm going to see if I can get Peter, the narrator, to come as well. So I might be able to get him to come, and I think that would be super blast. I love Peter. We've been itching to like hook up and get together and hang out again, and it's been a while for us. I haven't seen him since New York, actually.
Yeah.
So maybe we can get him down there. So if you guys have figures and you're going to show up to this thing, Bring your narrator figures if you want them signed. Bring any figures. All these guys will be there. Us will be there. Noel definitely will be there, and possibly Peter if he's available. So we'll have him there as well. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, sure. Oh, and there's a limited pin as well.
Are we done? Can I talk now?
Yeah, you can always talk.
The artist that made the prints is going to be there too, so he'll be able to sign them.
Yep, he'll be able to sign all of your stuff. All of your stuff
We
can be
actually
signed.
hung out with him last night.
Yeah, he's a really great guy.
He's fantastic.
Yeah, he's a really, really great guy. So I think all the main people will be there to hang out. I see Nick is in the chat. So you guys remember Nick from the last convention at New York. So maybe he'll show up. Maybe you'll see Nick again because Nick is a great guy. So
will we see Nick or will we see his Crocs? Because honestly, that's the best part of him.
We'll see.
I love them Crocs.
Mm-hmm. Chris loves Peter, but Heather loves it more.
Oh.
Zach Bonifer, you filthy little monster.
Oh my.
If I travel to Baltimore, would I be guaranteed a chance to ride with one of those wheelie popping bike gangs?
Most likely.
Oh my god. Yeah, you could just go down the street. When we were in Baltimore, I guess maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, we were parking our vehicle. We get down from like where the parking garage is, and it was just all those bikes, and they were just going and going and going. It felt like it was never going to end. And there was a little police car behind them, slowly following behind them, because there's nothing they can do.
It's so stupid.
Where's Mortem? Mortem's coming later this year.
Maybe, hopefully.
Maybe.
We hope.
Big Daddy G, will he be there? I don't know. I haven't really told my family about this just yet. I'm gonna.
We just solidified our plans.
We just figured this out like yesterday, literally. So I'm gonna talk to my family about going and see if they would like to go.
My dad might make an appearance.
Wiener Wayne might be there. You might be able to see Wiener Wayne. Look, it's a whole gala event. You might possibly meet my entire family, Heather's entire family. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be a crazy event. Yes. So it'll be March the 23rd. Between 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. It's going to be a blast. Can we sign the Chippendale Funko 2-pack? Yeah, dude. Of course we can. We would be happy to do that.
How far in the future do you think your next figure drop will be? March. It will be in March.
Yeah, so it'll be... The figure drop will take place before that event.
And... Oh my gosh. We just got artwork for the merch back. What do you think about the artwork for the merch for our
the
March
next figure?
drop?
Yeah, it's amazing.
It is
it's
amazing.
Really good. It's really
you
cool.
guys are going to love it.
Yeah.
So make sure you stay in tune with MischiefToys.com emails. Additionally, I think that we're going to put out an email basically talking about what we've talked about here. It's not going to get super into detail. I'm going to try to get a little bit more information as we go, and once we do receive the pins, because it is sort of a last minute thing, I'm going to post photos and everything in the emails, release more information as we go.
Nick said he's coming for Wiener Wayne specifically.
That's good.
So he's going to be coming very hard for Wiener Wayne.
Well, he hasn't seen him in a while.
Yeah. Maybe they can talk about some of the nasty shit they talk about. I've heard about the nasty shit they talk about. Let's see. What else? Yep. Thank you, Christina Payne. Oh, man. Christina Payne, you're always on it. Thank you so much for sharing all the data.
Oh, those are crabs. So my eyes aren't that good. I thought they were turkeys. I was like, why is she putting turkeys?
Turkeys? Why does it look like a turkey to you?
Because I can't see that far.
No. I mean, what part of that looks like a turkey to you? I mean,
it looks like his feathers are spread in the back.
You're wearing glasses.
Chris, because of my eye issues, I haven't gotten my
eyeballs. Gotcha. Okay.
It's been really bad.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Thanksgiving was brought up like twice yesterday. I don't remember the first time.
Did.
But yeah, well, I don't remember the second time. The first time I was talking about the to-go taters for Thanksgiving.
Is it one per person for exclusive? Yes.
As of right now, yes.
Yeah. So at the event, we want to make sure that not only our fans get their hands on this stuff, but maybe even find some new fans while we're down there. And in addition to that, people who are Marylanders and want to support our toy business. So it's a really big deal for us because we want, Marylanders to know that we're here and all the things that we do and everything. So that's a kind of that was the whole reason why we're doing this, right? So when we thought about doing this live, I didn't know if anybody would even make the trip to come here for this, but by reading all the comments, it looks like all of you are coming here. I don't know. I think I saw an Australian say they're on their way.
I'm excited.
I don't know. It's crazy. So,
anything for folks playing at home? If we have anything left over, yes. I would assume we probably will. I don't know what the turnout's going to be like. It's a small event. I mean, for us, it's not New York Comic-Con. You're not coming for a bunch of toys. You're coming for Maryland vendors, and I would assume we're probably the only toy vendor there.
That would be my guess.
That's my guess.
I don't like to say toy vendor. I like to say collectible vendor.
Collectible vendor, yeah.
We had a question. How did Wayne get his name, Wiener Wayne? And that is because he has
a hot dog cart.
He has a hot dog cart. That's what he does for a living.
Slangs wieners for a living.
And Heather is, I'm Kielbasa Chris, and Heather is, what were you?
Hot Dog Heather.
Hot Dog Heather. Hot Dog Heather and Kielbasa Chris and Wiener Wayne.
He actually wanted me to take over the hot dog business.
He wanted you to be the heiress.
Yeah, the hot dog heiress.
Yeah,
but I said,
company.
Okay, so he actually took me out one day to the hot dog cart, and he said, I'm going to teach you how to do this.
Oh, boy.
He told me to make a hot dog for somebody. They told me exactly what they wanted on it, and I moved too slow. My dad pushed me out of the way and said, "Never mind." And that was like the end of my hot dog career. That was the end of
your business, yeah.
Yeah, I was too slow,
right,
guys.
Let's get to some of this.
Too slow with the hot dogs.
Ricky D, he says, "Can I dress up as Maryland Gastley?"
No.
100%.
Of course you can.
Mark Bates, I love the black metal hoodie. Hell yeah, dude, me too. And by the way, we packed up a ton of like the black metal stuff today, black metal Gastley stuff
We just
today.
got the hats in yesterday, so anyone who ordered any of the merch with the black metal hats will receive that hopefully very soon.
Yep.
They're going out tomorrow. I'm going to take them to the post office tomorrow.
What are the prices of everything? I don't know if we have a price just yet. We will release prices as the event gets closer.
Prints, I'm not certain. I haven't done the math on that, but the figures will be our normal 55, and the pins will be most likely be our normal 15. We will accept PayPal, Venmo, and we will have Square, and of course cash. Cash is number one, so bring your cash. But yeah, I always worry about Wi-Fi. I don't know what the Wi-Fi is like for this event. I don't know how well the cell service is. So cash is always best, but we will be accepting other forms of payment.
There you go. Let's see. Let me get to some of this stuff here. Did we get anything from TargetCon? No, we didn't get anything.
No, she's asking somebody else.
Oh, somebody. Oh, I'm sorry. No, but we didn't. That's for sure. Will we be selling Gastleys at the event? Yes. So we'll be selling Maryland Gastleys at the event. That's what we'll have on hand while we're there.
Yeah, we might have a handful of other stuff that we have left over if we have anything left.
Okay. So
I'm hoping to have some common Gastley and Demonstro in by then. So maybe.
Let's just say this.
Maybe
we may bring some Super Fire leftover stuff, possibly. So just throwing that out there. Anything could happen, and if you're there sooner than other people, you might have your chance of getting something cool.
Prince or Prince? Why not both?
Both. Let's see. When is the Maryland thing again? It is on March the 23rd.
Saturday, March 23rd. Post office is closed tomorrow, President's Day. Yes and no. So I'm still going to drop off tomorrow. I'm still dropping off.
Yeah, we have a hookup at the post office.
We have a bestie.
Yep, we have a really good guy over there who helps us out. And make sure that we can deliver all of our product very easily.
He likes to... Never mind.
What?
Nothing.
What the hell were you going to say?
It was not good.
Okay, I didn't think so.
But let's talk about what Maryland Day is for a second, because we haven't even brought that up. Because in case you didn't notice, Marylanders are very proud of our state. We absolutely love the flag. We love everything that we're known for. Crabs, crab cakes, baseball.
Can I ask a question between somebody had a question?
Can you give me a moment? Okay. Maryland Day is Maryland's birthday.
Oh, very cool.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
And the actual Maryland Day is March 25th. So this is
Gotcha.
2 days
Before the actual
her
birthday.
birthday.
Somebody asked, can you buy tickets in advance?
Yes, they are actually on sale now. If you go, let me see if I can add a link in the description. Yeah. So here is all of the information that you can possibly do. Now they do have a section on the website where let me see if I can find it, like exactly what it is. Geez, I found it earlier, but now I feel like I don't have it.
What, like the ticket purchasing part?
Here it is, AXS tickets on sale. So here's the tickets, and if you're going with a lot of people, they have a squad pack group of 5, so you can get 5 tickets for the price of 4. So $80
nice.
instead of $100.
Okay.
Which is amazing.
That's cool. So if you guys wanted to team up and a bunch of you come together, then you could buy the squad pack and get a good deal. So look at that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And if you're interested in getting your Maryland gear on, we suggest going to route1apparel.com. They have all sorts of Maryland stuff, from Maryland flag stuff to just Baltimore type stuff to like Natty Bow to Old Bay. They have a very wide selection of Maryland items.
Yeah, so route1apparel.com is really great. They actually have Maryland Gastley on the website right now, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so you can go to route1apparel.com, buy your very own Maryland Gastley if you wanted to get them beforehand, and then when you can bring him with them. Bring him with you, and we can sign it, or you can get one at the event from us directly, and we can sign it there as well. Feel free to bring any merch with you for us to sign. We are happy to do it. Noel, of course, will also be there. Like I'd mentioned, the narrator, I'm trying to get him to come. I'm going to reach out to him tomorrow because hey, it could be fun, and then you could get some of your stuff signed. Like, I don't know, if you have a narrator Gastley, you can get it signed. Or any Gastley for that matter, because narrator is virtually, he's over all of it, right? He's the guy. He's the speaker. Are those lights in the shelf custom? Yeah, so they're not custom. It's just like a light strip.
Yeah, they're from Amazon.
That's behind. It's like attached to the back of these two things here, and I can set the colors and all that kind of jazz. We'll also have Maryland Gastley plush while we're there. So if you want to get a Maryland Gastley plush, we'll have those available as well. I'm hoping while we're there, a lot of people from Maryland get to see us and they get to check out and see what we're all about. That's a big thing for me. I think that's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
That local guys and girls will be able to see what we're all about and who we are and all that type of jazz.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this. Very, very, very excited.
Absolutely. So next month, I do want to throw this out there. Next month on our Patreon for the month of March, patreon.com/Gastlecast, we will be giving away to one level 4 subscriber a glow Gastley prototype. Now, I have no idea what color it will be. It could be the blue one. It could be the pink one. Not entirely sure just yet. But more information about that to come. We'll have a photo, probably like posted up on the Mischief Toys Instagram, also on the Mischief Toys group, maybe in the Gastlecast Instagram as well. So keep checking up on our social media, and then you'll be able to see a picture of that. It's going to be a pretty cool figure. Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast. No, I've not seen Madam Web, but I've read. I don't think I've ever seen a film reviewed by random people as much as Madam Web. There are people that I'm friends with on Facebook that are constantly posting their little reviews, and it's crazy. At this point, I'm not even going to watch the movie. I think I know enough already. I think I know enough. Do we have a date for Patreon? No, nothing yet, because as you could tell, with this whole event thing happening in March, the Maryland thing, We got to sort of dance around it and figure out how we're going to do this. It could be. What are we now?
No, don't say anything.
No. What I was going to say is we could do it maybe around like the first or second weekend of March. I just don't know yet.
Not the second. We're away.
Okay. So maybe the first weekend of March, and then that way we can do the giveaway. We can do all the cool things and show you some sneak peek Mischief Toys stuff that's coming up. I think that would be an exciting call, actually, a really exciting call. Maryland Gastley photos happening to bombard Instagram that weekend. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I would love to see a bunch of Maryland Gastley pictures being thrown up on Instagram, being tagged. Heather and I being on there with you guys and meeting a lot of people. I think that would be a super blast for sure. But I think that it's exciting just for us that we're making it out to another event aside from New York. Having to wait an entire year, almost, to go back to a convention or in-person sort of thing is rough, because I would love to do more, but it's hard to when you have a day job and we have all the things that we do. So this is sort of a nice, like, in-between where we can hang out and see people that we know, see people we don't know, and, make new connections. Are you excited for the Godzilla Kong minus the penis Funkos? Well, or Funko Pops. Yeah, sure. Why not? They're cool. Look, I don't really collect them, but I think they're kind of fun. I did order the one with the penises on his back because I had to get that. I had to get that thing. What am I drinking? It's the the Night of the Penguins Hazy Pale Ale. Heather bought this for me the other day, and I only had one of them, so now I'm having a second one. It's pretty good. Dakota needs to stick to 50 Shades. Okay. Good to know. What else we got here?
Do you think that I should get one of those?
Oh my God! Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna get one of those jackets, Heather?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should. You should throw that on. Heather's gonna buy herself a sequins jacket from Route 1 Apparel and wear it down at the event. I think that's really, really fun. That is incredibly fun.
I think it's going to be really pretty.
Rooster said Peter's hat game is top notch. Oh my God, Peter's amazing. What a guy. And he is like all about it too. He was totally excited and happy to meet, the fans and the sign stuff. And I couldn't ask for anything better from the people that we work with. It's really cool. Thank you, Nicholas Mastramico. Yeah, we're getting out and about. And I feel like we don't get out and about enough, and this would be a cool, fun thing. Is AwesomeCon possible for you to promote your stuff? That's in a couple weeks, right? So we're going to AwesomeCon as fans. We're not really there to do any Mischief Toys promotion. Heather,
we're gonna be having fun at AwesomeCon and enjoying ourselves and meeting some celebrities.
Right. So we're going to do a lot of signings while we're there, or get a lot of autographs while we're there. A lot of Star Wars autographs, actually. So that'll be a blast. But in terms of like Mischief Toys promotion, I'll be wearing Mischief Toys shirts throughout the weekend. And we will have Coven pins on us for those who show us their coin. And we'll give stuff away. Lucky Duck 420, what did you miss? Well, we're having an event here in Maryland on March the 23rd. Between 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. Actually, we won't have an event. It'll be an event that's going on in Baltimore. We'll be there. It's the Maryland Day Festival. And it's going to be a whole lot of fun. We're going to have exclusives while we're there. We're going to have an exclusive pin, and we're going to have an exclusive print as well. We will have our Maryland Gastleys there. We'll have Maryland Gastley plush there. It's going to be really great. Highly recommend, if you're close by, to come and check it out. I think that it's going to be, outside of Mischief Toys, it's going to be a fun event because you'll be able to get food and drink and all that kind of jazz. It'll be really nice. Can we call it the unofficial Gastlecon 2.0? Of course.
No.
Let's call it that.
No.
Sure, why not?
No, because people will get the wrong idea.
People get all confused. People get really confused about
No.
it. I don't know. It's probably not a good idea. Heather's right.
It's a horrible idea.
Yeah, so March the 23rd, between 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. And as I mentioned before, if you have any interest in going to the event, go and look up hotels now, and that way you're ahead of the game. Because I don't know, if you're not too close by, you're probably going to want to stay overnight. So maybe take a look at that while you're at it. Mischief Toys should team up with a Maryland brewery and make a Gastlecast craft. I like that idea. I think that's cool. That's something I would definitely be down with. We haven't gotten that far just yet. We've been so wrapped up in other plans and things. But that is definitely something on my list that I think will be fun to do. Definitely, local stuff is super special to us. So I'd like to do as much, local as we possibly can, for sure. You think Wiener Wayne will sell me one of his juicy hot dogs?
If you go to his stand, but not at Maryland Day.
Right, he will not be serving up those large hogs at Maryland Day. He'll be at his cart though. And you can go to his cart and you can get a dog there. I feel like you guys have a media room. Where do you watch? No, we don't. We have a crap family room. We don't even use it. We barely watch movies. We watch them at the dinner table. We have a TV in there in our kitchen area. We barely sit on the couch and watch it. We don't even have time to do it, really, unfortunately. I hate to say it. Last weekend was nice, though, because we were able to sit down and watch Super Bowl, although it wasn't that great. We were able to sit and sort of chill and watch Super Bowl, so that was fun.
Natty Bo Gastley collab? No, that is not even a possibility.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Are you going to buy the Transformers Star Wars NFT next month? I am going for the Transformers most likely. Has Gastley visited Vern's bar? No.
No, that would be fun.
That would be kind of fun. I think that would be kind of a neat photo op. Did you guys get any Target Con pops? No. No Target Con pops. Don't really care so much about Target Con. There wasn't anything there that was like super exciting for me. So we dodged it entirely. No interest, right?
Right.
Was there anything that you liked there?
No.
No?
No.
Don't like to hear that. Gastzilla.
What does that even mean?
I don't know, but it says Gastzilla and it has a lot of exclamation points at the end. It sounds exciting. Has Gastley visited Poe's grave? No.
No.
No, that has to be a place that he should visit, I think.
He will visit it at some point.
Heather, did you get up and dance when Usher performed?
No, I danced in my seat. I was on the couch, and I really enjoyed it.
What Funko Pops do I want from the Transformer Series 2? I want Starscream with his crown on, and or Starscream with his crown on, and he's grayed out because he's like killed by Galvatron. I think that would be cool. What else? Grimlock as a T-Rex mode, and maybe one of the Insecticons. What?
Can I step out for a moment?
Step out? Why?
Can I, please?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, thank you.
Can you bring me another one of these when you come back?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Retro Game G. We appreciate you. Yeah, Trina listens to movies because you don't have a friend. Yeah, I would like to watch more movies. We don't really put enough time into watching films. It used to be going to the theater all the time, but we don't even do that much anymore. I know for a fact that Deadpool, Wolverine, that film, we will definitely be in the theater for that. But that's a little while away from right now, so who knows. We did, however, Heather and I have been super into the, what is it, Love on the Spectrum or whatever on Netflix. Man, Heather and I watched that. We couldn't even put it down. We watched it one night. We watched, I think, like the whole first season almost all the way through while we wrapped up figures to ship them out. Super great show. Love that show. And now I'm following all the people on Instagram. When are we getting Grassley? Who knows? That's a cool idea. I love the idea, but will we ever do it? We'll see. Disney adult Gastley, or we need to make some custom Gastley Mickey ears for Heather. Oh my God, that'd be kind of fun. By the way, all these requests for these customs through RJ, so cool. A lot of people have been talking about them, and I know a while back we were discussing having a live where everybody would bring on their custom figures. Heather and I, of course, Heather bought for me, of course, the Thanos custom Gastley figure, which is super sick, and I cannot wait to see what else RJ. Sorry, I'm thinking Art. RJ does, because he does some really excellent work. He's done a lot for us over the years. Let's see. Hey, Chris, are you excited for this year's NYCC? Dude, Martin, yeah. Super stoked. So, yeah, that's sort of a good tangent. So, Heather and I have been working really hard to figure out how we can put together this event. So, our plan is to rent somewhere. Rent a place. And we're going to do our event at this place. You will definitely want to go to it if you're in New York. I think it's going to be very well worth it. We're going to have exclusive stuff there specifically for that event, and it's something that we're working out right now. It's really tough to make sure that you get things on time, but I feel like we're on a really good trajectory right now. New York Comic Con, the event at New York Comic Con itself, at the show, at the con, is going to be fun. It's going to be really great. The event outside of the con is going to be epic. So I highly recommend staying tuned. This will be a ticketed event. And I will tell you this, it's not going to be super cheap because we're wrapping in a lot. So hang tight. More information to come as the year, comes to an end right around the time of New York Comic Con. You'll probably hear more around September, but we'll talk a little bit more as we get there, for sure. What about Gaszilla? I don't know. I don't know what you mean. Are you asking? Are you saying we should make a Gaszilla? Like Gastley Godzilla? Am I excited for Netflix Airbender? I've never really watched the show, so I don't know anything about it, honestly. I know a little bit, enough to understand what goes on the show, but I've never actually sat down fully watched it. I've seen bits and pieces. Have you ever heard of Strange Cat Toys? Yes, I have, and I don't know why. But I've heard that. Oh, thank you, Funko Freak. Yeah, so Paul is managing that thing. We'll get that live together where we show off all the RJ custom pieces, because I think that's going to be fun. I know a lot of people are into the custom Gastley figures, and I know RJ is really loving messing around with a new figure to customize. He's been working on all sorts of stuff, Funko Pops and Chomps, and I think Tiny Ghosts. So he's kind of been in touch with all of those different figures, sort of messed around with all those figures. But the fact that he's working on Gastleys now is so cool personally to me. I don't know. I'm really happy to see this is actually a thing. Heather had the poop. No, I don't think so. She ran out of here. I assume that there's something very important going on, probably Mischief Toys related, but I don't know. Minis for the future. Oh man, minis would be really cool. I don't know. I'm not really sure about minis, but that would be really fun. I like that idea. I know that Mischief Toys has to have an expanse and kind of do other things, and we're always looking into what the next thing will be for Mischief Toys, and we got a really cool things on the list for this year. So just hang on tight with us. If you guys aren't already doing this, go and follow us on Instagram at Mischief Toys. Oh, thank you. Go follow us at Mischief Toys on Instagram. And also, if you aren't in the group, we have a group on Facebook, Mischief Toys. Go and join up. We drop a lot of info there. We do even like little lives in there sometimes. I know we did one recently. I want to do some more giveaways there that are specific to the group. So if you're not already in the group, go and join. We also have a group for Gastlecast, which is Gastlecast We Hunt Together. So go and check out both of those groups. Okay, what figure drops in March? Something really cool. I can't tell you anything.
Who is asking that?
Patrick Norman.
No. Stop it, Patrick. The Patrick Norman pinata.
Patrick Norman. Somebody asked if you went and pooped.
No, I was taking care of a very important email.
Oh. Is it good? Is it positive?
It was not good. That's why I had to take care of it. But
it wasn't good.
No, I forgot.
Oh, no.
I forgot to include something on an email.
That's
all.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got it all done.
I fixed it up, and I had to go to my computer because I don't have the files on my
Very
phone.
good, Heather. That makes me happy to hear that. Heather is killing it in every moment. As always, killing it. You do very good things.
Thank you.
So it looks like a lot of people are showing up to go to the Maryland event.
I hope so. I'm
And people were really excited about it.
I'm very excited. I'm excited to see you guys. I'm excited, especially hearing that non-Marylanders are interested. That really makes me happy.
Me too.
Maryland, of course, is our home. And I like when other people experience Maryland because I feel like there's a lot of destinations out there. You've got Las Vegas, Nevada. You've got Orlando, Florida. You know, you've got Austin, Texas, and New Orleans, and LA, and Hollywood, and stuff like that. But nobody ever talks about Maryland.
No.
So I'm really, really, really excited about this. This makes me seriously so happy. I'm excited. Especially for the people who have never really been to Maryland, you will experience a lot of Maryland that day. Trust me when I say Marylanders love our state.
So, Zachary Stone, great topic, great comment. So, thank you. Hey, maybe one day Reese O'Brien will be working with y'all, making some awesome, amazing new lines. I would love to see at least a collab sometime in the future. So, I do want to speak on that for a moment. Thank you for bringing that up. So, Reese O'Brien, we actually made a video the other day, a couple days ago, talking about Reese now partnering or working for Handmade by Robots, which I think is really great. I'm glad to see that Reese is collaborating with another really great company. He, of course, was like the head guy over at Funko, and now he's moved over to Handmade by Robots, and we're super stoked to see kind of what the outcome of them working together will be. And I'm sure that is going to be some really great stuff. Can't wait to see what he comes up with. Remember, he's the guy, I always tell people this to sort of give you an idea of what he's behind and what he's done. So Boo Hollow, and if you guys know the band Ghost, he's behind all of the Ghost Funko Pops. If it weren't for him, that collaboration never would have happened. He pushed for it to happen, and he killed it. And I think at this point, they've released upwards of like 8 to 10 figures. So he's done a really good job. So what I did want to say about that, because, covering that whole story about Handmade by Robots was a little bit something. Oh, here's one of them. Okay, so that's a Boo Hollow. That's a Boo Hollow figure right there. He's fun. There's another one. Yeah, I got a ton of those. They're everywhere. And then here's a Ghost figure there. Okay, Heather, that's cool. I think we got it.
Hold on, one more very special thing. He also was behind Tiny Ghost, and this is the Poly Ghost, and it is incredibly heavy.
Yep, it is. Yep.
I think it's made of resin, right?
It's resin, but it's like a paperweight. It's
huge.
It's huge. It's heavy. So really cool figures. Really good work. The point I was trying to get at is that Reese actually reached out to us directly. I'm not going to go into like specifics about our conversation, but basically he was very thankful, and he said that he's excited for his new job, and that he's going to do some. He's not going to let us down, I guess, is sort of the moral of the story. And I would imagine that is 100% factual. I know he's not going to let us down. And we also had Handmade by Robots reach out to us and thank us. So really cool stuff. Glad to help other brands. That's what we're all about. I mean, this is Gastlecast, right? So when we're on here talking about Mischief Toys, that's just like an arm of like what this channel is about. The other part of this channel is about helping people. It's all about the comedic side of things, where Heather and I are yelling and hollering and all that kind of stuff, which we have a fun time getting behind the camera and just spouting off and just saying crazy stuff, which is fun. But Reese we're sending him good vibes and hoping for the best. I know it's going to be the best, and I can't wait to see what he comes up with. Now, in terms of him working with Mischief Toys and collabing, I don't know. I can't say yay. I can't say nay. But what I will say is I hope that there is a day where we are able to work with him in some capacity, because I've always loved all of his stuff. I love his visions and the evil dark side of things. When he does like the evil stuff with his Tiny Ghosts, that has always been like my favorite thing ever. A couple of his Tiny Ghosts that he made over the years are just like at the top of my list in terms of collectibles. So having him work with us on a Gastley or a Demonstro or on anything really would be incredible. incredibly over the top. So we'll
Yeah.
see.
I
Again,
don't-
look,
I don't
it's not
know
a
if
no. It's
that
not a
would
yes. It's just
happen.
who knows. You never know. Anything can happen. You know, Mischief Toys grows, and we talked to somebody a couple days ago. I don't want to go on record of who says these things, but basically somebody's like, look, you guys are doing incredible stuff with Mischief Toys, and he's like, there aren't many other companies or other brands like yours, at your size at least, that are doing these, you know, great figures, has a great fan base, doing these sellouts, and people are just super amped over all the things that you're doing. And I thank all of you for that. If it weren't for you guys, we wouldn't be able to do all the cool things that we do. We wouldn't be able to, like, yeah, Heather yesterday ordered 12 new figures. 12.
It might be more than that.
So it's the biggest order. If it's at 12, right? That is the biggest order right there. If she adds on more, that's even a bigger order. But the biggest order we've ever put in at one time. So that's huge for us. And the only reason that we're able to do this is because of you. And you, right? You guys are the fan base, and we appreciate you. It's amazing. It's amazing all the things that are going on behind the scenes right now. I can't go into specifics about some of this stuff.
14.
But there's some really
14.
Wow. There's some amazing things going on behind the scenes. Now, collaborations are high on the list this year. And when I say collaborations, they are, some of them may be ones that you're like, you may have heard of, and then there are some that you definitely heard of. And I think that this year, as we go on into 2025, there's going to be some really like game-changing things that happen with Mischief Toys as a company. As of right now, we are building this large warehouse in our backyard, which is overwhelming but really great. It'll be great once it's completed. I showed a little video at the beginning of all this. We literally have a big piece of machinery out in front of our house that's ripping up all of our sidewalks and our parking pad, and they are literally ripping everything up so we can make it almost set up like an easy way to get back to our warehouse, right? So we're trying to set it up in such a way that we can operate as a business that stores these figures and does all of these things. So we're doing really big things. So Mischief Toys is doing big things, and I just appreciate you guys hanging on tight with us and being there with us through all of it. And I think that throughout this year, you're going to see, I'm telling you, that's all epic and it's all so cool. And right now you're like, okay, Chris, yeah, sure, whatever. But when it actually starts to happen, your fucking head's going to blow off. It's going to be nuts. Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about that. It's going to be nuts.
What are some iconic Maryland must-tries? Crab cakes, obviously. Egg custard snowballs. That's my favorite snowball. You have to get the marshmallow on top.
Yes. Yeah. So
people like burger cookies. That's not
burger
my
cookies
favorite thing.
they're one of my favorites.
Yeah, I know you like them.
Yeah, burger
they're a
cookies
little
great.
too sweet for me.
Utz potato chips, which are well known in Maryland, but I believe they're actually, are they made somewhere else? But Utz potato chips are huge. I have family members all over the United States that literally will order Utz potato chips like from us here locally, and we ship it to them. So they love Utz potato chips. The crab chips. So where you guys live, you know, if you're outside of Maryland, crab chips might sound like, what the F is that? But basically what it is, it's Old Bay on Old Bay on chips.
Yeah.
That's basically all it is.
I don't know if I should be insulted or flattered, but someone said if Heather and Chris weren't so likable, don't know if they would be so successful. Are we flattered or are we like...
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Right, I don't know what that means.
Did
but
they just
okay.
insult Gastly? I don't know.
Yeah. I think
we do a good fucking job, and if that was meant to be a slight...
No, that's cool. I don't know about that. So with our figures and everything, I think people, if we didn't have a YouTube channel and we didn't have like a launching point for Mischief Toys,
we wouldn't be where we are today.
We wouldn't be where we are today. That's
for certain.
But I think that our figures virtually speak for themselves. I don't think they really need. I mean, as a marketing duo, it definitely helps. and it helps with the launch of these things, of the figures that we drop and everything. But some of the but the figures that we're dropping, I think they're high class stuff. I think they're really good stuff, and I'm a super fan of the shit that we do.
Me
But
too.
I appreciate that. That means a lot hearing that you like that we're likable. I mean, shit. Most of the time, people are trashing us and telling us that we're horrible.
If they were in this room right now, they would think that my farts are not likable because I don't know what happened, but they're not good.
Actually, your collectibles made me like you.
Wow!
Oh my god! Tom McLaughlin.
So they actually cleared it up. They said, I meant it in a good way. Sorry.
That's okay.
Thank you for clearing that up.
No need to apologize.
I feel just slightly less insulted.
So let me just clear something up for you. So Heather and I, we are so gun shy now. Over the years, we have been attacked. We have been stalked in ways.
Fucking weird ways.
Yeah, very weird ways. We've had a lot of really weird things happen to us over the years. So when we get compliments, sometimes we're not entirely sure if it's trustworthy or if like people are being shitty to us in like a backward sort of way.
I was mostly joking when I said what I said.
Well, but what I'm saying is
I was
that
confused. I needed to know.
We've had situations in which people are. It sounds like they're being really nice to us, but they come out and they're just really crappy to us, and they say some really, really harsh things. And you know, at the end of the day, we're human beings. We're just, as I always say, we're no one special. We never thought of ourselves as special. We sit behind a camera and we film ourselves being stupid shits, and not everybody's willing to do that because putting yourself out on the internet this way, sometimes it doesn't lead to good results. So we're just dummies. We're dummies who just get behind a camera. We're normal human beings like everybody else. That's all we are.
We're human beings. That's so sweet.
Human beings. And we love...
Are you a pinto bean?
Pinto bean. We love...
I'm a green bean.
We love collectibles. And I will tell you, in my collecting career, this has been the most fun thing I've ever done. I love... My favorite thing ever is to announce a piece and see what the feedback is.
Me too.
And really what it is for me is like everything that we do is sort of a test bed. And I don't know if that test bed will then become what is like a regularity with what we drop in the future. Like we're sort of seeing what hits and what misses. But we're able to do things that we personally as collectors, Heather and I, both of us, we want to see these things. These very special and obscure and odd Valentine's Day things. Heather is like on the side of, right?
Can I say something that might sound sort of selfish?
Of course.
So, I love our fans. I really, really love our fans. I love the feedback. I love pleasing the fans. But the thing is, I feel like the reason we are as successful as we are with Mischief Toys is not that we are pleasing fans necessarily, but because we are creating things that you and I want to create.
Right.
I don't want to make something if we're not 100% behind it. And I feel like that's where you can see the love in our products.
The passion.
And yes, and the passion and the quality is because we create things that we love. And the second we start caving in to like fan demands, I feel like that's when things might get weird. So I'd rather be inspired and have like like almost like a spark of like ideas than to just say, oh well, you know, people really want to see this, so let's just put this out. And it's like, I'd rather be inspired by something that we would like to do, create it, and make it come to life. And I feel like that passion behind it makes the fans fall in love with it. Does that make sense? Is that fair to say?
Yeah, because you're so excited about it, and because you're so excited about it, you're basically... Your excitement is showing them how awesome it is, and then they're liking it because of how excited you are about it. Is that kind of what you're saying?
Well, that, but also the love that you can see within the collectible.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Well, but breaking news that I would like to share Donald fucking Lomax is coming to the event,
Oh, he
which
said
is
that.
amazing. That's so cool. I'm sorry I did not see it.
I'm
So I'm
excited.
super stoked. Donald Lomax, I love this. I love this guy. Very good friend of us and the channel and Mischief Toys. Just a hell of a guy. If you don't know him in the Mischief Toys / Gastlecast community, where the hell have you been? That's the big question.
Right? Hold on, we got a question, and it's for you. Anthony
Sure.
says, Heather, where did you get the Taylor Swift shirt?
I know. That's what
yesterday?
I've been actually trying to look up.
You've been trying to look it up?
Yeah, so it's Teen something is where I bought it from. Teen.
It was one of my Valentine's Day gifts, and someone was actually really upset about it. They said something along the lines of, like, stop trying to make Taylor Swift metal or something, and it's like, that's the fucking joke. And also, like, I don't understand the hate. There's a lot of metalheads who dig Taylor Swift.
No, there's a lot of hate.
I know, because haters gonna hate.
Right.
But they just need to shake it off.
Right.
See, he knows. What do they have? What do the haters have?
What kind of blood do they have? I don't know.
You named the song yesterday.
I don't know what you're talking
Bad
about.
blood.
Oh, okay.
They
Yeah.
have bad blood.
So the place where I ordered the shirt, I gotta hold on. I'm gonna look. Teen. Oh no, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. Teen Hearts. I think it's Teen Hearts.
Chris, are you still universe / world building for Gastley and characters? Yes, that will be developed as we go along. It's pretty incredible, the things that we talk about. But if we talked about all of it in front of the camera to you guys, you would get very bored of it, because everything that we do, like, what we sent in to the manufacturer likely won't be here until late summer, early fall. So
Teen Hearts clothing.
Teen Hearts clothing. Can you send me a link on
It's called Swifty for Life.
Can you send me a link on Facebook?
God.
Okay.
So it's Teen
I'll
Heart.
look
It's
for
Teen
it.
Heart. Yeah, look it up. Teen Hearts. Yeah. Heather, that was Heather's favorite gift that I got her this year. I was happy.
Almost. So he got me concert tickets. I am so excited. So we are going to see Hawthorne Heights.
I bought Heather the most amount of shit that I've ever bought anybody on Thanksgiving.
On Thanksgiving.
Valentine's Day. I'd never bought this much ever in my life.
My little emo heart is so happy because I'm going to see Finch and I'm going to see Hawthorne Heights. And I have VIP for Hawthorne Heights. I am so stoked. And Finch mentioned that they will be putting up VIP. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm hoping to get VIP for Finch as well. I remember buying What It Is to Burn at Hot Topic when I was in, like, middle school. So I'm incredibly excited for that.
Heather bought me tickets to an orgy. What do you think of that?
It's gonna be hot, and I got you VIP tickets.
Yeah, so we're going to the band orgy show here in Baltimore, and we're going to meet the band. Last time I saw him live, the lead singer for Orgy, which there's been a lot of drama with the lead singer and the rest of the Orgy band, who have since moved on. He got down off of the stage. There was literally, it was like me and maybe like 10 other people at the show watching it. He got down off the stage and he walked over to me and sang and put his arm around me and he just was singing.
That's so cool.
Well, it was cool, but nobody else gave a shit. It was the weirdest show I've ever been to. But I'm really excited about it. I'm excited to see Orgy again. They're really great. They're fun.
Oh, I'm glad that everybody really... Oh my god, Darth Chopper said, y'all need to stop stalking / toy shaming me at Costco. You came up to us.
A toy shamed him. Oh my god. Yeah, I told him, I said, man, you come here literally just to buy toys. He had 2 toys. I said, you just buy toys here? I don't think I've ever met anybody who went to Costco and literally only bought toys.
Yeah.
That was the first time I've ever seen.
That's where I get my pumpkin pies and water. Annette, thank you for loving my Taylor Swift metal shirt. I love Taylor Swift. I love metal. It was perfect. Anthony, I linked you in the comment section. You can get your Taylor Swift metal shirt there. Zombie Monkey says, Taylor Swift haters can F off. I'm not a fan of hers, but I sure do respect her for the hustle that she has to get where she is at, and that is metal as fuck. I agree.
Funko Freak asks, will you be putting up anything that doesn't sell at MD event online for purchase? Yes, the answer is yes. There's only 100 of each item, so I feel like it'll sell out at the show. But if not, yes, we'll put it up. Sure, definitely will. Ohio is for lovers.
Yeah, that's Hawthorne Heights.
Shit, that's who we're seeing. What's the song? What's the?
Ohio is for lovers.
Have I listened to that with you?
Because my heart is in Ohio.
Yeah, that didn't help anything.
So cut my wrists and black my eyes. Cut my wrists and black my eyes. So I can fall asleep tonight or die.
I can't believe I married this.
Because you kill me. You know you do. You kill me well.
That's great. That's who's that again?
Hawthorne Heights.
Let's keep it that way.
I guarantee you, everybody who knows that song was singing along with me very poorly.
Brian
like
Spears
I was.
says, I was in line at 9:30 Club when the lead guitar player passed away. It was so sad.
Hawthorne Heights. He passed away in D.C.
Yeah, one of the guys from Guar died too.
That's crazy. Yeah, it was
in a tour bus.
It was the same way.
Drug overdose? Oh no, really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man, that's terrible. No, you know what? I don't know if his was a drug overdose. Maybe it was because he had a heart issue, I think. But I don't know. But don't quote me on that.
It could have been.
I'm not putting that evil on the guy. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know enough.
I think a lot of people assume that that's the case with a lot of like musicians, and to be honest, it really.
When you're on the road that long and not with family and stuff, and just I don't know, it's such a weird lifestyle, and then you meet people and they're also into all that kind of stuff. It gets really weird. I don't know. It's I don't know. Chris, Heather, if Funko ever offered you a correspondence job for an event con, would you do it?
No.
No. So the reason.
And hold on. Spoiler alert: they would never ask. We're on their shit list.
Yeah.
Like
so,
for real.
I don't know. Maybe not anymore. The people that are there. I don't know if they. Yeah, maybe.
I think that they literally have a list that says shit at the top,
so,
and I think that we are the only ones on their shit list.
Brian Mariotti hated us. Sort of. I guess at this point it was sort of openly. We had a lot of former Funko employees sort of tell us about how he specifically called us out and said a lot of really nasty things. And my guess would be that he shared that with a lot of people, so therefore they all disliked us. The funny thing is that we've always been a champion for Funko. We sort of tongue-in-cheek and do this comedic thing. And for anybody, I guess, to take it the wrong way, like we just absolutely hate Funko, we've always sort of vocalized that we want to see them do better, and jokingly, they need to come and talk to us because we'll tell them how to do it better. Now, I can't say that I don't have a laundry list of things I could tell them to maybe help them. I definitely can't help a multi-billion-dollar company, that's for sure. I can't steer the ship for them. But for them not to want to work with us on things is really bizarre. But at this point, we couldn't. We have Mischief Toys. That is sort of the trajectory that we're on. We want to do big things with Mischief Toys. I can't be connected to Funko at the same time. And in fact, this channel is like a Funko channel where we've discussed Funko over all the years. And I kind of want to get away from just focusing on Funko. I want to talk about other things and do other things and not make I don't know. It just makes it hard for us now to come up with topics to discuss. Funko just isn't fun anymore. There's nothing fun to talk about. They don't screw up anymore, or at least it isn't out in the open like it was.
Well, yet, but we still have fun days this year.
But I mean, we could talk about Target Con this week, which we probably will, and just talk about how it didn't go so well. But I mean, what else do you say outside of that? And what's happened is it's sort of resulted in Funko not doing well and our channel not doing well. So we're not getting the same amount of views as we were before. It's fine by me. I really don't care because this is really just a marketing platform for Mischief Toys in the long run. We can do these lives. We can talk about Mischief Toys.
Well,
and we get more people to find out about us too, right?
That goes to show you how much people dig the drama. They say, oh, Gastlecast is so dramatic, but we're at our peak when we discuss the crazy shit that happened at Funko.
We've been that for many years, and there have been other Funko channels that have sort of been turned, like, I don't know, like they started to dislike us. We had like this sect of like channels that disliked us for talking about the real thing that was going on at Funko. And I think what we were saying was affecting fans, and maybe it would steer fans away from maybe buying from these whatnot Funko people. And I think that's what was really turning them off, and it got us like sort of some Taylor Swift song? Bad Blood.
Oh, Bad Blood.
We had some bad blood. And so now I'm so far removed from even giving a shit about any other Funko channel. I just don't care. Like, they're fine. I have no issue with them, but I just don't care. I don't pay attention to anything what they're doing. Like, that doesn't matter to me anymore. My trajectory now as an influencer, or as a YouTube channel, if you want to call us an influencer, is to make Mischief Toys the greatest thing ever. That's the real issue. I mean, that's the real plan for me. I just want to do really great things with Mischief Toys. I want it to take off. I want to please the fans. I want everybody to be happy. I want to do some cool shit, and I want you guys there with us. That's all. That's where I'm at in my YouTube.
Me too.
YouTube. What is it?
Career.
Yeah, YouTube career.
Career.
It's crazy how people take things so serious. Like, cheer up, it's an entertainment channel. Like, I watch you guys on iPad every night before I go. Oh, that's so sweet. I love you guys.
Thank
you guys
you,
are very
Anthony.
Fun. Thank you, Anthony. Yeah, I mean, that's really all.
And
all
we wear
are,
really cool T-shirts.
There you go. That's what all we are. We like to just sit behind the camera. We've had a long day, right? We Heather and I work full-time jobs. I don't know about all these other YouTubers or what they do or what their lifestyle is like, but we work really hard. We come home after a long day's work. We sit in front of the camera, and that's basically where we get out all of our, anxieties and stress and everything, and just throw it out there and have a good time in front of the camera. And then when it's all over, I edit it, and then we shoot it out there. I walk into the other room, and now it's focus time on Mischief Toys and get dinner ready. That is literally every single day of my life. Weekends are a little bit different, but for the most part, weekdays are exactly like that. And I wouldn't trade that for anything, because I'll tell you why. I get to share all of this time. I know it's like I'm talking about all this work, but I get to share all this time with Heather. And I've never felt so close to anybody, I don't think, ever in my whole life. And Heather and I, we work together. Not only do we work together, we enjoy time together, we have fun together, we do all these things together, and it's a really great thing.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have you with me.
Thank you. That's very sweet.
I'm glad you accepted me.
It's taking a lot for me to say that.
Oh, butthole?
No, that I wish we didn't do this so I didn't have to spend so much time with you, but that was very sweet. That was very sweet.
And that's why I love you, because you will say something like that. That's all. Now you know what I'm talking about.
People looking in might think that we hate each other.
We did have a YouTuber scared of Heather though at New York. I'm not gonna say who it is, but they literally hid from Heather. They went behind, like almost in the dark alleyway at the con.
I just want to know what they thought I was gonna do.
They were very concerned over Heather.
Do people think that I would be mean?
Look, I see police. What do they say that? How do they say? What do I say that? How do they say that? Where it's rented space or rented space in my mind, where I think about that all the time.
Oh, free
space in my mind all the time.
Yeah.
Is that like just thinking about like what was going through that person's head? Like why? What? Just for me, I would approach anybody. Like I don't have a problem. I don't know. No. It's weird. It's weird to me. The hand jive Heather did in the video the other day, comedic gold.
What was that?
I don't know. I didn't know Heather did a hand jive.
I think, did I do this?
Oh,
or something?
Come on, Heather, please. You can't
What?
do that. Just don't do it because I can't black it out in here. I can't put a little square over it. Please, Heather.
Can we please get a Valentine's Gastly plush next year? Maybe.
Hey, are you guys enjoying the plush? I would love to see heart emojis for that, because then you're telling me that you want to see more. I know we don't have a huge group here right now, but I would love to know, would you guys like to see more of the plush Gastleys, or plush anything really? Because that's something that I really love. I love the plush. I think they're fantastic. In fact, the person that is working on our house right now, he and his company, I've known this person for many years, and I handed off for his grandchildren some of the plush and also some Maryland Gastley figures for their family because they're local, and they all loved it. I got all these really great photos, so it's so awesome. Oh, thank you guys. Oh, look at that. Look at all the heart emojis. You guys are the best. Yeah, they're great. I love them. We actually have a couple really insanely awesome plush coming soon. I can't tell you what they are, but they're very exciting. You want a plush Mortem? I've been thinking about that actually, Sean. I like the idea of having a plush Mortem.
You haven't even gotten figure Mortem. Can we be patient?
Oh yeah, but no, he's saying he would buy a plush Mortem.
Oh, I
if we
would
made
too.
It. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe someday.
Yeah, plush Mortem would be cool, but
people are dying for Mortem.
I know.
Did you like that?
I like that. That's very good.
Dying.
Yeah, of course.
For Mortem.
Yeah.
Death.
Right. Calm down, guy. She was just demonstrating the maracas. What do you think it was? Have you thought about doing sliding or lenticular type pins? You know what? No, I don't think we have. And not that we wouldn't do it, but I haven't really thought about doing that. That's kind of cool. I don't know. Maybe we'll do something kind of fun like that. Never say never with Mischief Toys. We constantly brainstorm about what the next thing is going to be, and we try to do something a little bit different every once in a while.
Yeah, what I can say, so I'm not very interested in sliding pins unless it makes sense for us. Some are cool, but as of right now, I haven't had any ideas that would make sense in that form. But we do have a couple of very cool pin ideas we are throwing around that are different from what we've ever done. And I think that they will be a very big hit. That's all I can say about that.
Yeah. So we'll have a couple plushes coming soon. And then we have completely changed the game on our plushes. More news to come about that very soon. We'll show our patrons a little bit of what we're talking about in the near future. Over the next couple months, we'll talk about that a little bit more with them. But
let me just tell you, it's amazing. We received some samples of new plush, and
they're great. It's really great. I think you guys are gonna like the new direction.
It's a good change.
I think you're gonna like the new direction.
And nothing wrong with the last ones. It was, a business decision, not like we hated them, because we love.
No, they were awesome.
Yeah, we love the plush that we have gotten, but we just, for our sanity, we had to find somebody new.
When we found somebody new, we made a couple of changes that we thought would be very important. So the other thing I wanted to mention is on our next Patreon call, which is going to be sometime in March. I'm hoping the first weekend of March. At this point, I think that's what we're going to have to do, considering that the month seems insane at this point, just thinking about it. So probably the first weekend of March, we'll have our Patreon live call, as we do every single month. Go and check out patreon.com/Gastlecast to find out all the ways that you can support the channel. We will be showing, not only are we giving away to one lucky level 4 patron a Glow Proto Gastley, we'll also be showing off Mortem 3D models. So you'll be able to see Mortem as a 3D model for the very first time. They're sort of in the early phases of the 3D model and everything, and let's just say this. It's going to be fun. I think you guys are going to enjoy it, and it'll be the big share for this Patreon call. So if you are excited for Mortem, you're not going to want to miss it. Join either level 2, 3, or 4 on Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast
I recommend,
in order to check it out.
I recommend 4 because there are obviously the most perks. It is $20 a month, but the perks are amazing. And I absolutely love the level 4 giveaways that we do. It's promised every quarter, but I feel like we do them a little bit more often than that. And this month will be a Gastley prototype. Isn't this the first Gastley prototype we've ever given away on Patreon?
Yes, that's true.
That'll be really cool.
Yep, absolutely, yes. For very first time.
When are we getting Gastley as King Kong, the poster as a figure for NYCC? Is
oh
that
my
in the
God.
works?
That's a cool idea.
It's a cool idea.
I love that idea.
Maybe. I feel like that would be really big and bulky.
That would be
maybe.
a big ass figure if you made that.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be humongous.
And a big ass.
On a big ass, yeah, because he does have a big ass. That'd be a huge figure.
Yeah.
I love the idea though. I think
That's a
that
cool
would be.
idea.
I think that would be a lot of fun. I've also thought about. Somebody had mentioned it earlier, but I also thought about sort of getting into a Gastly Godzilla sort of crossover as well at some point. That's something that I'm interested in doing. I think that's a little bit ways down the line, but this New York Comic Con, what we have laid out so far, I've said this time and time again, but it's going to blow your balls back. That's for sure. It's going to blow your balls off. It's going to blow them back. Your balls will not be able to handle.
I already lost mine. I don't know where
Heather
they went.
cannot find her balls, and that has a lot to do with what's going on.
What am I gonna say? Nick Mastromiko asked just a random question: what is a collectible that you purchased and immediately regretted?
Oh, really? What have I purchased and immediately regretted?
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say this, Nick, but I don't think I've ever regretted anything. In terms of collectibles.
I have. Do you want to know?
Yeah.
I regretted going into the Super Plastic store at New York Comic Con, and then on Black Friday they had everything like super duper cheap.
See, that doesn't matter.
That's the type. I know it doesn't matter to you. That's the type of stuff I regret because I'm like, man, if I would have waited, but
it's the
we
experience of being
had a cool experience. So that's the difference. But I am a cheapskate. I will always admit that. Whenever I can save money, I will. I make it a mission to save money.
I have one. So I bought a Ronin Hawkeye figure from Infinity War. And when I got it, there's a video that we created about this, but it ended up breaking in like 5 different ways. It was a mess. The zipper broke. It was a disaster. That was an immediate regret when all that started to happen. But luckily, we were very good friends with All Time Toys, where we bought it from, and they were able to replace it with something else. So it turned out really fine. It turned out fine in the end. But man, that was horrible. Horrible. I regretted that, but it worked out in the end.
Zachary Stone asks, just curious, Heather, if someone at level 3 upgrades to level 4 on Patreon, does that reset the 3 months time required to receive a sticker or shirt? So the sticker, okay. So the sticker is something that we provide. That's something I am not caught up on, so forgive me to all patrons who are waiting on their sticker. I'm working my way through the list, but with Mischief Toys, I have, very little time to do that, and I am so sorry because I hand do all of the envelopes, and we sign a little piece of paper. I do need to get back on that. I would like to finish the rest of the patrons who have signed up recently, and by recently I mean in the last 6 months because I'm very, very behind. I would like to get those done hopefully between this week and next. But the shirts, so for the shirts, you have to be a level 4 patron for 3 whole months. So, it's not level, if you were a patron at level 3 for 2 months and you're level 4 for 1 month, that doesn't count. You have to be 4 for 3 months. And that's something that Patreon provides. So
we get a lot of thank yous for the shirts, and I always just say, oh yeah, no problem, you're welcome. But we literally have nothing to do with it.
Well,
I mean, it's an add-on to the thing, but it's not like we're doing it.
Yeah, but it is paid for by their membership. Their membership, what comes to us rolls into their t-shirts for the level 4 patrons, if that makes sense. And we did, design it. We just put our Gastlecast logo on a t-shirt, but Patreon does send them out. And I really like that they do that.
Yeah.
I think it's very nice.
Yeah, that is cool. And the shirts are cool too. They always come out looking good.
They are. They're very pretty.
Kling Clang says, you guys are brutal to each other, but you guys are hilarious. Thank you so much. That's how we are in our normal life. We pick on each other from time to time. We're very good at that. Yeah,
but I promise we do love each other very much.
We do. And
we do kiss, we throw up immediately afterwards, but we kiss once in a while.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yep. We do that. It's very nice. Can you guarantee the Gas of Godzilla doesn't have Bix? Yeah, probably.
actually,
maybe we'll specifically
I
make sure that they're there.
prefer that they have the Bics.
Okay. Look, let's rehash.
Can I do it?
Yes, please.
Mischief Toys / Gastlecast, but we're going as Mischief Toys, will be at the Maryland Day Festival on Saturday, March 23rd from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. And it is a Maryland festival through and through. So we're going to have a Mischief Toys themed tent, a Mischief Toys backdrop, Mischief Toys table. We're going to have Maryland Gastleys stickered with a Maryland Day sticker. There will be very few of those. So for all of the sticker hoes, that's something you might want.
Did we even talk about that?
Yeah, I talked about it.
Okay, so we have Maryland Day
The
stickers.
sticker is beautiful. It is the Maryland Gastley you have seen with the flag, but if you are into, a change of sticker, the Maryland figure specifically was one we didn't want to limit just because of how much Marylanders love our flag. So we wanted to bring it to any Marylanders who want a Gastley. So, you might see a different sticker on it if we take it to different events, which is a lot of fun for us. We will have 2 exclusive, very limited Maryland Day items. So one will be a pin. It is stunning. I am so thrilled with the design, and it is limited to 100 pieces. We also have a Maryland themed print that is 100 pieces, and it was made by a Maryland artist. It's somebody that I've known for I didn't realize how long I've known him, but I've known him for over 10 years. I commissioned him to paint a portrait of my dog, and I loved it, and I've been following his work ever since. He's super duper cool, and there will definitely be more to come on him, but he will also have his own booth there. His work is amazing. We're actually going to be showing off some pieces that I purchased from him recently on a Gastlecast video at some point this week. So you might get like a little glimpse at what Maryland Gastley print will look like.
The print's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think we talked that one up enough, but the print's
no,
fantastic.
I think I did.
Really?
It's stunning.
Yeah.
Like, I am so excited about that. We will also have 2 t-shirts that will be readily available. It's not often that we have like readily available merchandise, but we will have t-shirts. I might even do a hat as well.
Oh, we better do a hat.
Yeah.
And I'm going to need that hat before we go.
Yeah, I might do a hat or 2. We'll see. Don't count on that, but for sure shirts, hopefully hats, and we might have some other things. Coven members, if you come, bring your coin. Chris mentioned that we will have pins. If you went to New York Comic Con this past year, we will have those pins on hand. So we do have other stuff to come for in-person Coven meetups this year, but for this specific event, we will have one of the pins that we had at New York last year, whether it be the one that we handed out at the convention or the one that we handed out at Night of Mischief. We haven't quite decided. And we may have a couple of stuff from the vault.
For sale? Yep.
Possibly. We have to, see if there's anything left over from the holidays, because I think we cleared a lot of stuff out. So it's very exciting. There will be live music all day long, local musicians, which is going to be incredible. It is at Power Plant Live, which is a very cool entertainment, I guess, area in Baltimore. We've been there a million times. There's bars, there's restaurants, and of course there's going to be vendors. I believe that we'll be the only collectible vendor there. I cannot say that for 100% certain, but I don't know if there's any other toy companies from Maryland, Chris? Do you have any idea?
Not that I'm aware of.
But there will be Maryland food staples. There will be, I believe, like apparel and craft type things, and it's going to be a blast.
Yep.
So
It'll be fun. We'll
we're
have a good
excited.
time. Make sure if you're local, come and check us out. If you're not local and you want to come by and check it out, come by and check it out. It's going to be fun. Lots for sale. All sorts of cool things. Limited items. People are asking, what's the limit on the sticker? Do you even know?
No.
So we're going to give stickers with everything that's purchased, right?
They're talking about the figure sticker.
Oh,
We're
okay.
not putting a limit on it, but there will not be a whole lot. I think it'll be in the realm of like 100 or so.
And by the way, the other side of it is that Noel, the artist, will be there to sign stuff. We'll be able to sign stuff. Bring your figures if you want them signed. And I'm trying to get the narrator to come as well. I'm going to reach out to him tomorrow to see if he has any interest. And we'll get him there. He can sign all the things. We can all sign all the things. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a blasty blast. So go
Yes.
and check out the tickets. Heather just put the link up just now.
I put the link for the tickets, and I put the link for Maryland Day. It is $20 per person. I believe you can save a little bit on the early bird tickets. I don't know how much it will be at the door or the gate. I believe the entrance will be at like a gate because it's sort of like an outdoor type deal. Outdoor/indoor, but I think you'll enter outdoors. Additionally, if you buy 5 tickets, you get one or if you buy 4 tickets, you get the 5th for free. So if, you and your friends want to go and there's 5 of you, I suggest doing that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're very excited.
And that is it.
No, it isn't.
We're done.
We are taking our life-size, 3-foot-tall Gastlecast that debuted at Gastlecast in November of 2021, and you will be able to take photo ops with him.
Jeffrey Wilson, will we do it next year? It depends on what the outcome is this year. I mean, if it goes really well, we'll definitely go again. But we want to see and test the water, see how it goes for us, see if Maryland loves us, and see what the people of Maryland think about us. And also see how many of you guys end up showing up. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
We're going to have a lot of fun. And if we do next year, if it goes as well as I think it will go and we do next year, or it could be like a bi-yearly thing. It just depends. We will definitely do it up. This was sort of a last-minute thing. I think I applied in like December or January for this event, and we finally got approved last week. So this is exciting. This is really exking. We're going to have fun.
There you go. Look at that.
Donald Lomax, you're not going to get Chris drunk. He's on a bit of a drunk break.
No, we'll have fun. I promise. We'll have a good time.
We will have fun.
We'll have fun. Thank you guys. We appreciate you. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. We will see you very soon. And more information about this Maryland Day Festival to come very soon on all of our social medias.
Sign up for the emails.
Sign up for the emails,
guys. Thank you for being here.
Have a good week. Be nice to each other. See ya.
Bye.